LA Lakers injury report. November 2nd, Adou Thiero's debut looms. DeAndre Ayton's back issue raises concern versus Miami Heat. It's game day in Los Angeles, and the Lakers are gearing up for a high-stakes matchup against the Miami Heat. But as always with this team, the biggest storylines are coming off the court, from new faces preparing to make their debut to key players battling injuries that could impact tonight's outcome. With rookie Adou Thiero set to potentially make his first appearance and DeAndre Ayton's back issue raising eyebrows, the Lakers' depth and adaptability are about to be tested once again. Let's break down the full Lakers injury report, what it means for tonight's game, and how these developments could shape the team's early season momentum. Adou Thiero's debut looms, a glimpse of the future. For Lakers fans, all eyes are on Adou Thiero, the 21-year-old rookie who's been patiently waiting for his moment. After being held out for conditioning and integration purposes through the team's first few games, Thiero is officially listed as available for tonight's contest. And while his minutes may be limited, this marks a potential turning point for both him and the team's rotation. Thiero, known for his defensive versatility and relentless energy at Kentucky, impressed scouts with his length, athleticism, and two-way potential. The Lakers coaching staff has praised his maturity and work ethic, with Darvin Ham noting earlier this week that Adou's been locked in, learning the system, asking questions, and earning the trust of his teammates. Fans should expect to see Thiero primarily used in defensive and transition-heavy lineups. His ability to guard multiple positions could give the Lakers a much-needed boost on the perimeter, especially against a Miami Heat squad known for its disciplined defense and off-ball movement. If Thiero can hold his own defensively and provide even modest scoring, he could quickly carve out a role similar to what Austin Reeves did in his rookie season, a low-expectation player who earns minutes through hustle, IQ, and fit. For a team that's been searching for youthful energy off the bench, Thiero's debut might be coming at the perfect time. DeAndre Ayton's back issue raises concern. On the flip side, there's a cloud of concern surrounding DeAndre Ayton. The newly acquired center has been a solid interior presence for the Lakers so far, but a lingering back tightness issue has raised fresh questions about his long-term durability. Ayton is officially questionable for tonight's matchup against the Heat after leaving Friday's practice early. Sources around the team indicate that the issue isn't considered serious, but the Lakers are proceeding with caution, and for good reason. The former number 1 overall pick has dealt with back problems before, particularly during his time with the Phoenix Suns, and the Lakers' medical staff is being deliberate in managing his workload. Losing Ayton for any extended stretch would be a major blow, especially with Anthony Davis already carrying a heavy two-way burden. If Ayton is unable to go, expect Jackson Hayes to slide into the starting lineup, with Christian Wood taking on an expanded bench role. That combination could stretch the floor offensively, but it would significantly weaken the Lakers' rebounding and rim protection against Bam Adebayo, a matchup that has historically been a nightmare for smaller frontcourts. For now, the Lakers are treating Ayton's status as a game-time decision. His presence will likely depend on how his back responds during pre-game warm-ups. Other notable injuries and updates. The Lakers' medical report doesn't stop there. Anthony Davis remains probable with a minor hip contusion, though he's expected to play through it, as he often does. LeBron James, meanwhile, continues to be listed as questionable for rest management purposes, part of the team's ongoing strategy to preserve him for the long haul. Gabe Vincent remains out with a hamstring issue, leaving the backcourt rotation slightly thinner than usual. That means more ball-handling duties for D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves, with rookie guard Bronny James, if active, possibly seeing spot minutes in emergency situations. Jared Vanderbilt, who's yet to make his season debut due to a heel injury, is reportedly making progress in individual workouts but still remains week to week. His defensive presence is sorely missed, particularly in matchups against athletic wings like Jimmy Butler, who the Lakers will see tonight. In short, while the Lakers roster is deep on paper, the early season injury bug is testing that depth almost nightly. Matchup outlook: Lakers vs. Heat. Tonight's game against the Miami Heat promises to be a battle of styles. The Lakers' star-driven, half-court heavy offense versus Miami's gritty, disciplined defensive schemes under Erik Spoelstra. For the Lakers, everything starts with LeBron and AD. Their chemistry remains the team's foundation, but both stars need help. With Ayton's status uncertain, much will depend on how the supporting cast performs. D'Angelo Russell's playmaking, Reeves' scoring consistency, and the bench unit's energy will be crucial. If Thiero indeed debuts, this is a fascinating matchup for him, a chance to test himself against a physical, playoff-caliber opponent. Miami's bench, featuring guys like Caleb Martin and Duncan Robinson, runs hard and spaces the floor, so Thiero's defensive instincts will be put to the test immediately. On the other side, the Heat are coming off a tough loss to Milwaukee and will be looking to bounce back. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo remain the engine of the team, while Tyler Herro's hot shooting has made Miami's offense far more dynamic to start the season. The Lakers will need to control the tempo, limit turnovers, and defend the perimeter, all while finding ways to manufacture easy offense in transition. Coaching and strategy notes. Darvin Ham faces a strategic dilemma tonight. If Ayton is unavailable, how does he balance offense and defense in the front court? Starting Christian Wood alongside AD could create spacing, but it risks giving up size on the boards. Going smaller with Rui Hachimura at power forward might boost pace but could struggle defensively. Expect Ham to experiment early and make quick adjustments depending on Miami's lineups. His use of Thiero could be pivotal, as a defensive spark in certain matchups or as a slasher in small ball units. Meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra's Heat will look to exploit any gaps in the Lakers' interior defense, especially if Ayton sits. Expect plenty of pick and rolls involving Adebayo and Herro to test Lars' rotations. Final thoughts. Opportunity meets uncertainty. This game might not define the Lakers' season, but it could reveal a lot about where they stand right now. The potential debut of Adou Thiero gives fans something to be excited about, a glimpse into the future and the kind of youthful versatility the roster has been lacking. At the same time, DeAndre Ayton's back concern serves as a reminder of how fragile the Lakers' depth can be. With Davis already pushing through bumps and bruises, the front court can't afford many setbacks. If the Lakers can manage to stay healthy, their talent is undeniable. But health remains the single biggest question mark. Tonight's matchup against the Heat, a team known for discipline, toughness, and conditioning, will test exactly that. So, as tip-off approaches,